Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to Great Ace Attorney Chronicles Resolve. We're joined here with Ben, and then it eventually explodes, and maybe later, a little bit of Onion Man George. Ugh. Okay, just getting comfortable here.
We are the onion, mighty, mighty onion.
I'm like, so sorry, Sasato. I should have told you about the toxin.
I suppose they're speaking personally, so it's like, Ray.
You have a strong sense of responsibility.
Meep.
I know. That's why you decided to shoulder the burden alone. No, not like that at all. I was scared of my failure coming to light. That's all. She's supposed to be like extremely intelligent in this, and I'm just giving her the most dumbest. I'm giving her a totally spy's voice. So,
oh no, it's Mandy.
Yeah, it's Mandy. So I
look,
hope
it's Mandy. Veronica. No, Veray-Monica. Veray-Monica.
Oh yeah, you know, if there's a situation where you guys are all discussing things, I'll try working on that plot picture that you guys spoke about, like specifically rubber hose. Is it like rubber hose, or is it a specific old style that you're looking for?
Like in the style of P.I. Mouse, or maybe Cuphead show or something.
Because P.I. Mouse specifically is just about rats and all that, or mouses and all that junk. So it would probably make her to like a cat, not cat, like a rat girl or whatever.
Then maybe Cuphead show. They have some other non-Cup anthropomorphic characters.
I'll see what happens. Whatever is the best, I'll show it in chat. But I'll do that when I clearly have no voice lines.
Stay tuned, chat.
So, like, I hoped to retrieve the substance from the Englishwoman before anyone found out.
She might have snorted it.
Before the trial started, do you remember what you said, Sasato? That you had no doubt in your mind of my innocence? That you'd stand by me to the last?
I remember.
I got a text. And yet I didn't deserve your trust in me. I hid important details from you, Sasato. I completely betrayed, like, your faith in me. Hit me, Sasato. I deserve it. I've been a bad girl.
Man, she really, really wants to be tackled.
No, that's too good for me. Drag me through the city streets. Yeah.
Is this what Japanese soap operas are like? Well, I'm no better, you know.
Oh.
Even though in my heart I knew you'd pull the knife blade from Miss Brett's back. There was just a brief moment when, in my mind, I doubted you.
You know, these are type of things that you say after you win the case.
Yeah, because now they might withhold more information because they're afraid of more betrayal.
It's Sasato.
Sorry. After I stood here and promised you that I'd stand by you and always be on your side. I now pronounce you wife and wife. I betrayed your faith in me too. And as such, I failed you as a lawyer.
Oh, no. I think the situation has taught both of you a valuable lesson. Placing your unbridled faith in another is no easy task.
Yes, Father. That fact has certainly struck home. Like how much I want to strike this bitch! Oops, sorry, went a bit slow there for a second. What in the... Sorry. Which is why I can see more clearly now. So, Ray...
Yes?
Can you find in your heart to forgive me? And to help me go shopping for better men's clothes?
Oh, Sasato. Oh, that's like a new thing. You know, you'll always be gallant, dashing lawyer in my eyes now.
Oh, Ray.
I was so scared, when it happened. I didn't know what was going on. The Englishwoman was sitting in the back of the hut, listening to what I was saying. I know it was you that was that her saying that? Still a poison? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. Whatever do you mean? Yada. And then a moment later, she suddenly got to her feet before collapsing on the floor in front of me with a knife into her back.
I have a theory that I'll flip this on his head when I'm done.
It all happened right before my
You-
eyes.
Said it.
But it'll have to wait till I'm.
And you were the only people in the hut at that time? Aside from the creeper.
That's right, just Miss Brett and myself. There was no one else. So I just don't understand how she could possibly have been stabbed like that. A great mystery indeed. I still can't believe it happened. That's just why I couldn't, bring myself to speak up.
It will be alright. However it happened, and whatever really went on by the sea that day. I promise you that I'm going to prove everything you've said you saw is true.
Spoken like a true Mikotoba. Now, I think we should discuss what's coming up in the trial, don't you? We don't have much time. We must make sure we have our facts in order.
Yes, I expect the poison is going to come under close scrutiny in the upcoming proceedings. The police should hopefully have identified it on the blade by now.
Trouble is, it's completely new laboratory synthesized blend of alkaloids. The police
Wait,
won't
didn't
have.
we have to deal with alkaloids in our PI mouse playthrough? Oh
Yeah.
no, it's strychnine. It's strychnine.
The police won't have any new way of testing it.
Oh, I see.
Yes, without this chemical reagent, it's impossible to detect the toxin.
Chemical regent?
I sent a colleague of mine off with some earlier to develop to deliver to police headquarters. I think perhaps you should have some as well, though, just in case. Chemical Regent, a special indicator solution for a new poison under development by my father's team. It's been created in strict secrecy and exists only in my father's laboratory. What's the matter, Sasato? You're suddenly very quiet.
Well, I'm still wearing a sports bra here. But it's this newspaper article. Exclusive deadly poison stolen from Yumei Medical Research Laboratory. I'm wondering how the information got out, given that it was a government secret.
It was all the Englishwoman's doings.
What?
It was when the professor and Sasoki-san were being interviewed at the laboratory. That so-called English lady swaned in and without any compunction said to the Professor Mikotoba, "Oh, Professor, surely your guest would love to hear about your work and the substance there."
It put me in a very awkward position, to be frank. But Sasoki-san's curiosity had been piqued, so I had little choice but to give him a cursory introduction.
So then, Suzuki-san knew about the poison.
Yes, and it's highly likely that the reporter who was writing up the story about us would have caught a glimpse of the toxin too.
It's Mini Memo-san. By the way, did that reporter join you all when you went to the beach?
Oh, no. I don't remember the reporter being there.
Indeed, he shouldn't have been. I very much doubt anyone would have wanted him there.
Oh, but the camera lens.
A known criminal had been given permission by the authorities to bathe by the seaside. Suzuki-san pointed out that inviting a reporter might be problematic, so the man was sent back to his office.
Yet he obviously didn't go back. He secretly followed the party to the beach and took this very candid photograph. And then, presumably, he posted it anonymously to the police.
Yes, that must be what happened. Counsel, we've just heard that the new witness is now ready to testify. The trial is about to resume. Please proceed into the courtroom at once. It's time to steel ourselves once again, then. Defense Attorney, Ryutaro Norohado.
Yes. Yes. Ray has put her faith in me now and told me everything. So I can't let her down. I have to prove that what she's telling the court is true. I have to prove what really happened that day.
I hereby call this court to order as we reconvene to continue the trial of Ray Mimbami. Prosecutor Ouchi, have you summoned the new witness?
Before I address that question, Your Excellency, I have some very important news to share.
Oh,
What news? And why does he look so happy about it?
During the recess, with the collaboration of Professor Mikitoba's laboratory at Yume University, the police re-examined the knife that was used to end Miss Josiah Brett's life.
excellent. I admire your rapid handling of the matter.
Oh, too kind, Your Excellency, too kind. I was merely carrying out your instructions, of course.
I had the regen delivered to the police headquarters by rickshaw, so it would be there in good time. By judging the man's swagger, I feel he might need to brace ourselves. We might need to brace ourselves for the inevitable.
Anything else, Phil? What would the result?
Yeah. This dagger, which was so cruelly used to end the life of the victim, has no trace of poison anywhere along its blade.
What? Are you sure about that? It's the pen, I tell you.
It would stake the reputation of the police on it.
Armed with the Regent, the test is extremely simple. They couldn't have made a mistake. Murder weapon, a small knife from the scene of the crime that was found in the victim's back. No trace of poison was found on the blade.
In short, the accused feebles excuse earlier has been utterly destroyed.
Right out of the gate, huh?
Now the prosecution is ready to call the new witness.
Ah, the newspaper reporter who managed to capture a photograph of the crucial moment. Good. Very well, officer. Bring in the witness.
Bring in Peter Parker. A trace of poison on the knife. But if that's really the case, how could the toxin have entered the victim's body?
Witness, please state your name and occupation for the court.
Now, how are we gonna handle this guy here in terms of like the voice?
Until George takes it over.
Let's see what the dialogue is first.
Let's see what regional
Maybe that'll
dialect he
help.
has. Immediately, I just noticed he has purple. He has purple in his hand.
Uh-oh. Jake!
Yeah, Jake.
I mean, that doesn't look like the style of hat he would wear. Hey, Jake, we found your person.
What's a giorno?
Like a journalist?
Journal, like his journaling.
No. His name is Giovanni Giorno, but I am known as the journalist. Close gets it.
You're not gonna dump it. Sandwich. My sandwich.
What? Excuse me? What's going on here?
I'm talking about dogs.
All right, so who wants to take over this bad boy here?
I guess I could if Expose is going to take over Ouchie. All right. Actually, what voice do I want for him? What voice would be nice? What's one thing he seems like? What's an adjective?
Pizza time. I'm joking.
You want me to make him Tobey Maguire? Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry, Mikatoba? Are you gonna cry now? To be fair, I was thinking Peter Parker when I thought of journalist. It's like, Parker! Rate me know of the show you news. I'm what people call a giorno. What's a giorno, father? Do you know?
It's a simple contraction of journalist.
What's a contraction?
You don't want to know
I'm
that
there
until
when
you...
I'm there when the news breaks, like the wind, putting pen to paper and catching those scoops when they're in the print next morning. Blech. Tripped over myself. They don't call me the hero of the Herald for nothing.
Wait a
Snap.
minute. Did he just do the Clussy meme?
Honk honk.
Yes.
Ooga.
Objectification.
No one wants to make Whoopi here because there's no cushion. There is no cushion. The nice guy of news. Oh no, he's a nice guy. Oh no.
Oh, he has a hat too.
No.
He has a hat too. He's there to tip it.
It's not a fedora. Can I back out? Can I back out?
Too late.
There's
It
not
was
good for my
it was the role you were born to play.
So, it was you who took the photograph, was it?
In all
Look at
honesty,
this photograph.
in all honesty, you having an issue flipping between the voice you should have is actually in character.
Well, at some points, people notice that she sounds feminine at times, so I have to play it up. But I don't exactly have direction with these dialogues.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay.
Look at this photograph. Well, what have we here?
What
Looks
do
like
we have here?
I'm sorry? Oh, brace yourselves, people! Many memos sent to the scoop in the offing! Female student up to foul play defended by curiously handsome young lawyer in Supreme Court. Watcha! Rears will lap this up! We'll set it above the fold of the 72.5 like format of the morning edition! That's certainly a lot of words. Huh? Right then, let's start with your name! We're asking the questions here. Oh, it's Ryotaro Naruto. Naruhodo. Naruto, yes, it's Naruto, baby! Next, what made you want to become a lawyer? We're doing an interview right now. Well, I wanted to reform our country's legal system, I suppose.
Ryotaro has suddenly become very ambitious, I see.
Just borrowed Kazuma-sama's dream for a while.
By the way, my name is. Dr. Hitz. I don't think I've ever actually had to remember that name for a while.
Don't worry, it's spelled below.
I know. I'm trying to read it. Taketsuchi Auchi. That's Taketsuchi Auchi. The so-called Dark Horse of the Supreme Court. Objection strike fear into the very defense lawyer's heart.
The
By the
dark
way-
horse.
I posted your request, Ben.
Oh no. Christmas came early.
Oh, she's in suppression mode.
Of course, it's PG. If only I can. Oh, this is gonna get a laugh. The gloves. Her expression. She's so. Honestly, we should do this more with plot. We'll just take different art animation styles and just put it to plot.
Plot, the new main character of Alien. Just
All right,
remark.
make plot in the style of 1960s Disney cartoon movies.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, moving on.
No, the readers won't buy that.
What?
Witness!
Yes?
What this court demands to know is whether or not you were responsible for the taking of this picture. It was delivered anonymously to the Imperial Police Bureau only yesterday.
Yeah. I would be a jerk if I didn't click quick when I present with a scoop like that now, would I? Sometimes stories just call out to me. Sometimes I have to chase them down. But either way, you've got to be fast. First leg's to run with and a fast hand to write with. It's no good if you don't note it down, I always say. That's what I call my many-moism. No, many-memoism. Yeah, many-moism. Blah, 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 blah. Ay, ay, ay.
Can I do it again?
Many memoism?
Ah, yes. Fake words. What the day when you were interviewing myself and Sasuke-san.
Fake news. This is fake news. Yes, right. That was me. Many memo
I still hope
again.
that's not what's going to reach out my phone.
But you were supposed to be going back to the Show You news offices after our meeting.
But the scoop is, I didn't. Because that Englishwoman's words had piqued my journalistic interest. Miss Brett's words?
By the way, I'll be right back. Give me about 10 minutes or so. Probably less than that, and I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something real quick.
All right, so
Yay.
since Mark is gone, I can finally give that theory I was thinking about.
Time
You
to
know
do
how I
more
said
AI art about what?
that the body isn't the English woman?
What about the English woman?
Yeah, like I said, since we never seen her face before, that the body probably wasn't hers.
Oh yeah, that would be
I'm
something.
now
Just 'cause,
thinking
of
even
course,
further than that, and thinking that this isn't our friend we're defending.
I mean, it would make sense that that was a body double too, because here's the thing: the police are
Oh, it's
only
not a
looking
body
for someone,
double,
and they think that she's in custody.
Clothes.
Yeah, I mean, they were in a changing room. How easy would it be to swap
So
out
we're
clothes?
defending the English woman.
We're defending the English woman.
When we don't know it.
Wait, if we're defending her, well, then wouldn't that mean that our bestie is the English woman?
Exactly.
But that seems a bit more convoluted. I do
This is a bit
declare.
striking. We've been in this kind of situation before.
We have?
Eeny meeny.
Okay, fine. Official reconstruction is definitely possible.
There's also the Diala Scarlet and her sister. Not Diala Scarlet. The one George hates.
Oh, Dahlia.
Yeah.
This does
They
have to
look
do with poison
identical,
again.
Plus, we've never seen her face under the mask, so like, they could have just coincidentally looked the
This-
same.
This is true.
Plus, she never recognized us. Look, all I'm saying is, if I'm right, I'm claiming all the points. Did I break you?
No, I'm still listening.
Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of the theory. Like, we're defending a dead person, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, that would be interesting. But here's the thing. I mean, that's a lot of knowledge they'd have to have in order to be able to deceive us, though. I'm not saying it's impossible, but that level of deception, again, it can happen, and as you've pointed out, it certainly has. It's just, it's like, but to actually know this person, then again, she was at Yume University, she would have seen all these people, she could have done that. But if that's the case, then what good does it have her to get locked up for this murder anyways, because she still got convicted? I guess she
I
hopes
don't
to
think she was
avoid...
supposed to be caught.
But if that's the case, then why bring out the knife blade if we wanted it to be poison? Or what? Maybe she... Here's the thing. If she wanted to do that, then why didn't she just simply lie about someone else doing it? Because everyone else knew that she was there.
He's the sacrificial lamb.
I mean, to be fair, we had, I think, a potential reference to Moriarty in this case already. Not this one, but a previous one from the last game. Because when we had to go to that pawnbroker shop, on the ticket name that was to have that whole thing before the case happened, the name on the ticket was the term professor. That I'm like Professor Moriarty? So, I mean, to have it start a war, I mean, that seems to be Moriarty's MO in later Holmes media.
Yeah, they were expecting the student to take the fall the first time, so now they're trying to pin another one on another student. Which also kind of explains why she's being so unprofessional. She should not be making the mistakes she's made.
It is true. So the thing is, she apparently saw the English woman, quote unquote, steal the poison. Why didn't she honestly inform the professor of that?
Yeah.
If anything, he would have believed her because he was just asked a question by her about that poison.
You getting any of this, George, or are you just like AFK? Because I know you're muted, so you can't talk.
No, he's AFO. He's away from Onion.
He's away from himself?
Either way, or he's all for one, AFO. Don't worry, with George on the case, he'll smell out any contradiction, and he'll put forth all the objections, and he'll get whipped by his wife. Specifically in that order. Unless the whip is a great motivator to get him to actually note these contradictions. Where there's a whip, there's a way. Where there's a whip, there's a way. I don't know why that song's just perfect fuel. Liam Neeson's birthday.
I am back. Thank you for waiting patiently.
Yeah!
Were you
Explode
just-
had a very explosive idea.
What happened?
He thinks that the English woman is not in fact dead, and that she is in fact posing as our friend that we're defending, which means our friend is actually dead and we're defending the English woman.
Wow. Where did he read that up at?
Well, considering it's happened in the Phoenix Wright cases before, like with the two sisters, Emi Mimi, so it's like we do know that can happen, although this is older and far time and back. But we have had someone with poison try to sneak away before, and who had a look-alike. And besides, it's the fact that this laboratory assistant did not, in fact, inform the professor that she saw this poison being taken, even though the professor just admitted, oh yeah, she asked me about that poison. So, you know, he would have believed her. They could have gone to the authorities and they could have stopped all this. So, I don't know. Some of it is pretty sussy, wussy, fussy, mussy.
They would be
It's
the
not
same if they're
oniony.
the same build, and it also makes sense why they were constantly covering her eyes and all that. But that-
Precisely.
But that wouldn't make sense because she's Asian build. So why, Asian and English kind of have different type of builds,
Who knows? Maybe she's not really English. Maybe she's Japanese that was born in England and raised in England. Maybe she's not really English after all.
No, that could be the case, I suppose. All right, well, we'll see if Explodes is right or not.
And we'll see if George will be oniony enough. A criminal, let to do as she pleases just because she happens to be a British citizen? It's horse dung! This country's judiciary is rotten to the core! The Supreme Court's rulings aren't worth the paper they're written on! The police are just imperial pawns! Based woke. Based and woke.
Oh, is Explodes still here?
I believe he has exploded.
Okay. Sub ouch.
All right. Stay your tongue, young man. There are complex political issues at play.
Well, anyway, I quickly jotted down those words she said in my mini memo pad. In my handy dandy notebook. Are you ready? I'll read it out. It's all here. Right. Here goes. I should like to go with everyone to your country's coast. A serious criminal going on some junket. Junket? Okay. The people need to know about this. That's why I decided to sneak after them. What do we say, Peter Parker? You get the woman's story so I could hammer her in the press. Wait a second. He's writing with a pencil. Why is there purple on his hand?
I brought that
What
up.
does that reagent,
Yeah.
the regent color? But that means he would have had to come in contact with the poison. Perhaps. But if that's the case, why would he have the poison on him? The label appears to be written in a foreign language that I don't know. It's called English.
It's German, actually. So your knowledge of English is going to be a little of help here, I'm afraid.
Couldn't you just have written medicine on it in Japanese? Then we'd all be able to read it. Also, her outfit.
Well, she does. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, she does look pretty good wearing that, though. I can't
Yes.
I can still tell that's a woman behind that, though.
Only because we know it's her. But it's like, okay, you can fool me. But since I know, it's going to take a lot.
Yeah.
German is the international language of medicine, my dear. But
I
yes,
thought it was Greek.
I can certainly
Sorry,
see
phone died.
the merit in labeling the bottle in Japanese. Though I'm not sure medicine would be entirely appropriate.
I've transformed this guy's voice to something more gravelly now. I don't know what
Make
I'm
him
going
Optimus
for.
Prime at this point. You might as well make him Prime at this point.
Can we open it?
Though I'm sure calling it medicine would be a moot point at this junction.
I guess we can't open it to see what color is inside.
Autobots, roll out. Onions, keep dancing.
Ah, yes, this must be the victim's blood.
No, I don't think I'm going for Optimus. Optimus, I have a certain type of
I'm back.
inflection to go for it. But when it comes down to, I want to say, maybe Uncle Iroh is what I'm trying to channel.
Oh, we finally got the blood of the blade.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, this must be the victim's blood.
Also,
George,
very
did you hear
sorry.
the material?
Right now, I am very sorry. The entire time I was sleeping. Muted.
It's perfectly okay. Enjoy the picture of Plot as a cartoon character now.
Yay!
Had
He's
you
beautiful.
heard my theory, George?
I didn't hear any theory at all. I was, like I said, I was asleep and muted at the same time.
All right, we can explain it later.
All right.
Broad points, body double, and kind of a Dahlia Hawthorne body swap here.
Oh,
Potentially.
wait, what?
No, that's a
Well,
theory. That's
broad
not
strokes.
actually. That's not
Broad
even.
strokes.
Yeah.
It's not actually Dahlia. It's not actually Dahlia.
Eh,
Body swap.
And it's a theory from Explodes. The game is not suggesting this, so
Okay.
it's not like
Not yet, anyways.
But we will be suggestive about it.
Also,
eyebrow
hold
wiggles
on.
intensifies.
Also, have we found the guy who
But there is some things that could suggest otherwise.
I was saying that how we finding the guy who took the picture of our
Yes.
friend who okay.
He's in the stand right now. He's got that purple stain on his wrist, which, if you haven't noticed, he's writing with a pencil, which means there's no ink anywhere near him. So what is that stain? My guess it's the reagent, and somehow he got the poison on his hand. Somehow. What does that mean? Well, I don't know just yet, but he's not all he seems to be, considering he wasn't supposed to be there, but he admits he should have been there. Anyways.
All right.
Oh
But he
dear.
also says he's going to be fast.
Ada. Onion blood is never a pretty sight, is it? What?
It's not onion blood. If it was, I would have been noticed.
bleed.
Oh fuck! I was stabbed.
And the onion's a thought.
If he bleeds, he's a thought.
That's never forget it.
No, honestly, that sounds a bit worse, only because, if he bleeds, wait, but he's gonna die.
He's a thought. Here, go ahead.
You know, as a lawyer, I'm having to fight the urge to run it under a hot tap and get it clean.
You've always been a woman. Never forget that.
If we don't get some flack for this,
I hope we do. Gets us more views.
I
Oh,
think this is something
God.
else, Father. Now, we're not becoming Nuxanor here.
No.
Now, Sasata, what are your thoughts on Mom of War?
Well, to be perfectly
On
frank,
what?
it's actually been historically applicable that
Wait.
things deserve to be eaten.
So there's no poison on the blade.
Nope, not at all. Ouchie just
Really?
admitted that. Yep. Police came back and they said, nope, there's no poison on the blade. But what about the handle?
See, this is what makes it harder for me to deal with. She has that colored hair, and the other one clearly has darker hair. So I don't think this body double thing is gonna be.
You know, for a second, right above the knife blade where you see that feather part of her hat, it looks like she's holding cotton candy.
Yeah, like the little loopsy. Yeah, I see that. I see
All right.
that.
There's our thumbnail. She's holding cotton candy. She's giving it to a corpse.
She's
That's
shaking
what
her
was
with
Mark. They
cotton
could've
candy.
changed they could have dyed their hairs.
With that limited amount of
Yeah.
time, that takes a while though. That takes a little while though.
and straightening the hair from those curls, it'd be
Ah.
kind of obvious unless you have a really good wig.
No one was supposed to be there, so he could have came in there at a very late time.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That crack implies that he was already there, which means my thought is actually that he stabbed her because he doesn't agree with it. Remember, he's very outspoken about the corruption of the government, the judiciary being stupid, and the police being police. So if anything, I feel he would have been outraged because, like, wait, you're letting her live? So, he felt the need to get vengeance like a Spider-Man or a Batman. Mostly Batman. And then he walked away, and that's why the knife was there, and then she tried to take it out, even though she tried to admit last time that it's like, oh, I tried to take it out because of the poison that was on the blade, because I wanted to save her. But it turns out there was no poison on the blade at all. So maybe the poison actually has nothing to do with this case after all. This is just a case of this guy just stabbing her because he just didn't like her because of what she pulled last time.
But I feel like the poison is still involved because the drink.
Yeah, and also because there's that stain on his hand, so maybe he took the poison? But what would he have to gain for taking it, or even using it for that matter? He does know it's poison, but the poison was used on her. Maybe he was trying to throw off the scent by poisoning her and then
Hold
stabbing her?
on. This may be a long shot, but what if he wasn't? What if the guy the picture? What if he? Okay, this is stupid if I say this, but what if he drink with her? Basically, share a drink to like try to get the truth out of her, but it doesn't work. So, what if he poisoned both her and himself? If she thinks he put poison on her side, thinking he can save without being poisoned.
Well,
So
I don't think the poison was ingested. It's implied that the poison had to be inserted somehow into her. Unless he somehow forced it down her throat, but there's no sign of a struggle. The autopsy would have pointed that out.
Yeah, but I'm saying because of the drinks. Because remember, like we're talking about the very first case we do when we try and discover what happened to the Dr. Wilson. He had he had
Yeah. He had that shot. He had that dental appointment, and he got like that super painkiller shot in his mouth.
Yeah, since he couldn't tell the poison, he got poison from this drink. So what if right here, she thinks that he was gonna poison her too, not knowing that he will actually poison both of them, meaning there's no other way to like get out of the whole escape.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but somehow either he did take the poison and survived, because from what I understand, they didn't exactly have an antitoxin nearby. And as far as we can tell from the information, the Mikatoba, the father here, he only showed them the poison. He didn't mention anything about the cure for that, the antitoxin.
Yeah.
So unless the guy just has the biggest immunity to poison since Fang from Street Fighter V, then I'm calling doubt on that. Because the poison is involved. She was killed by the poison, and the knife was involved too.
Yeah.
So the question is, why would you involve both? Because obviously the poison shows its ugly head because her pupils are constricted. That wouldn't happen if you're normally bleeding out. That happens because your body literally froze up because of a poison.
I'll say
So the question-
I'll say that the guy poisoned both her and himself to make sure like there's no other way to transport, like just have one person get a free unpoisoned drink.
My theory is that he was taking the poison because maybe he wants to expose the government by making this super poison because he's so against it. So he's trying to blow the lid off this huge government conspiracy about it making super poisons for no reason. But he knew his best chances of doing that and working his way up in the world was to kill this dumbass bitch criminal. But he killed her with the poison. But he knew that if the poison was involved with that, he'd never get the story out when he wanted it to. So then he manipulated the crime scene by stabbing her with a knife that had no poison. So the question is, where was the poison and how was it administered? And that's why I still think the pen we have in evidence had the poison in it somehow. Because the initials on that thing, I forget what the initials were, but they don't match our current defender, the woman we're defending. They don't match her initials. So the question is, whose initials are they, and why do they belong to them? And if it could be administered through the pen, then just use the knife to casually open the wound wider, like, say, a woman who was stabbed with a random dagger and then with a ceremonial sword statue. I mean, we've seen this time and time again. People have manipulated crime scene evidence like this. The knife is obviously a red herring. The real culprit is the poison.
Yeah.
Are we ready to move on?
Yes. I do like your thinking, George, though. I do like your thinking.
I'm so sorry.
No,
The
you've been
grim
sleeping,
scene portrayed in this photograph.
And yes, he's doing the Clussy overall snap.
No. You're not Mario, buddy.
Ooga! I saw with my very own Giorno eyes.
Oh, God. That's so...
My name is Giovanni Giorno. From start to finish through the viewfinder of my trusty camera. Next, I'm going to find someone in New York called Spider-Man.
Yes, thank you. You know what? I'm just going to call you Man. You will now give a formal testimony before the court. You will state exactly what it is that you witnessed of the events surrounding Miss Brett's death.
Sure thing. Whoa.
I'll say this right now. I just realized there's two pencils. One in his ear and the other one in his hand.
Yeah, that's their funny way of having him break his pencil and have a logic for where it's coming from when he gets a new one.
He keeps breaking them like so many other people.
I could also say this. Maybe what he's doing, maybe he got ink on his hand by accidentally, like trying to remove the ink, but when he trying to place it down, his hand caught by ink.
That's true, but pencils don't use ink. He's only exclusively using pencils because ink is hard to carry.
I'm saying like maybe he was doing something to the ink, trying to make it like he doesn't own an ink pencil, an ink pen at all. He trying to make it like he's not like the owner of any of the some pens at all. Maybe he tried like take off one of the inks out of it and try and use the poison, but by doing that he got ink somehow on his hand when he was doing the poison. Because remember the ink can be thrown away.
That's right. There was no ink in the pen, so that would imply he was holding the pen. Okay, so maybe it is actually ink. It's not the reagent reacting yet because we weren't introduced to that just yet. So the question is, why was it emptied? My guess is still that he emptied out the ink, then used the poison, stabbed her with it, and then used the knife and blah, 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 blah.
Not knowing that the ink got into his hand.
Yeah, that would be a thing. I think George got closest to it. I think George got it because we got some context clues with the ink thing being empty. Yeah, I think George got it. Yeah, I really do believe it. Yeah. It makes sense.
I set it up a little bit, but yeah, George really hit the nail on it, though. I lined up the shot.
My sleepiness really got my brain working overall.
Good.
Unlike me, when my sleepiness just gets me caffeinated.
All right, Ben, go ahead.
But I'm not caffeinated today. The beach hut was made of shoddy old reed screen, so there were plenty of gaps I could see inside through. And let me tell you, the Englishman was sitting on a stool when the student girl came in and started arguing with her. I had to put the pause there. So, seconds later,
his own pencil.
Seconds later, the girl pulled out a knife, throwing the Englishwoman to the floor as she stabbed her in the back. My smoldering journal spirit burst into flames. Quick as a flash, I went to my camera ready to click. I pulled apart the rough weave of one of the screens and poked the lens through the perfect shot. For the perfect shot.
Ben?
Those are some rubbery suspenders.
We love them. Well, it's just me. I think it's just me. Hold on.
Am I cutting out?
No, I can hear you.
Oh no, the Wendy's found George.
But
and the Wendy's is on his ass.
It's my Wi-Fi. I thought you lost connection, but it was me.
Yeah.
It's okay, George. And don't worry, Explodes. Ouchie will have his day.
He won't.
Read screens, you say? Right. Actually, George, if you want to, you can read Many Memo if you want.
No.
You sure?
Oh, the first person.
Yes.
The first person George is the one actually voiced this guy. All right.
What? Is it because he has suspenders on?
No.
Okay, I won't ask any further. I won't teach you.
Because I feel I don't have the energy for making that like how he's acting. I don't have the energy to do that.
How very
Well, I mean, the caffeine can
thoughtful of
always
you.
die down. You know, it's like drinking the tea. He's drinking the tea, you know?
Ben, I just
Okay, go ahead, Ben. Go ahead.
All right. Thanks for the
woke
tea.
up,
Thanks for the
dude.
tea.
Well, I'm pretty sure you do it better than me.
Right. You can see them clearly enough in that great shot I snapped. Welcome. The hut walls were just screens made of coarsely woven reeds. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get myself positioned. Yes, it allows the breeze to pass through them and brings some relief from the summer heat.
And it was a breeze for me to poke my camera through and see the whole thing hotting up. Don't you mean heating up?
No, he knows what he said.
Yeah.
Ignoring for the time being the appalling invasion of privacy involved. Did you witness everything that happened from the moment the defendant entered the hut? Oh yes, I saw it. I saw the whole thing from start to finish.
The whole
you-
thing.
Oh, he saw everything. Little candid camera
You know
shots
what?
there,
Oh,
Mr. Pervert.
We can actually hold on. We can actually use that to bait him out to see if he. We can try to see what he says to find out if he actually did see the whole thing.
Well, no,
So-
because here's the thing. If he set up the crime scene, then he would have, quote, seen the scene that everyone else thought they saw, but he never had to mention anything about before.
Yeah. If he
And
said
that
he saw
camera's not exactly on a
the
time
whole
ring.
thing, if he said he saw the whole thing, we can try to like bait him out because he could be lying. That's the thing.
The onion's on a roll, folks. And you say that you took the photograph through a gap in one of those screens? Luckily for me, they were pretty shoddily woven. Dude, you're Japanese. Show some respect. I pulled the reeds apart and thrust the lens of my camera through the gap. Would I get away with it? Or would I be seen? It was the gamble of a lifetime. That's what every peeping Tom says to themselves.
Explodes.
Explode.
I'm working. Just a sec.
All right.
Let him breathe.
I'll stay in the corner.
A tenacity of purpose that's considered admirable in a journalist, I suppose.
Run a risk one day, run a scoop the next. That's many memoism in a nutshell. Ugh.
No.
Many memoism. That's too many mms.
You know, Ben, for you saying that last part, just telling you that's my other name on Spanish.
Nutshell?
No, say the guy's name again.
Many moe?
Okay,
Or many
that-
momo?
Mini Momo is almost like closer to my other name I have.
Aw. Okay, now we know. Okay, George dressed up as Mini Momo from the Chronicles series.
Hold on. Before that, this is you're almost close, Ben. Let me send you the message on the DM.
We now break from the chat here to
There you
see. Oh, just Memo?
Yeah,
They just call you Memo.
that's my other name.
That's why you're so good at remembering things.
Yeah, they just write it down. And it never leaves.
They
Yeah.
write it on your forehead, don't they?
Nope. They had
Ah.
a second name. They had a second name before they gave me George.
Gracias, Mimosito.
It
You
would
almost that close, but
appear. It would appear we have a genuine witness to this wicked crime. The evidence and testimony are extremely compelling. I believe, excuse me, we may close to a verdict.
What?
No.
Who wants to tell him?
No, I was
Sorry,
I'll say it for him.
I read that and it was muted. I don't remember pressing mute. Wonderful
That's all right.
news, Your Excellency. Wonderful.
Shut up, Payne.
Nevertheless, it cannot be denied that this testimony begs one very large, sumptuous question.
What question?
Exclusive news, a startling photograph, all the makings of an exceptional story for the reporter. Why then was the story never published?
Oh, that's right.
It seems clear to me that there are circumstances at play here that are yet to be understood.
Yeah.
Clear. More pathetic excuses.
Very well then, counsel. Proceed with your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Excellency. There's more to this reporter than meets the eye. He's keeping something about this case very close to his chest, if not his suspenders.
Hold it!
What made you want to see what was happening inside the beach hut in the first place? Bikinis! I mean, call it Giorno instinct. Can you think of a better reason? Swimsuits? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps because, as well as being a proven criminal, the person inside was a young woman. Ah, I see where you're going with this. Brace yourselves, people. He's paying the Giorno as a voyeur. Oh, damn. Oh,
Wow.
who knew? Dude is proud to be called that. Dude would totally take pictures like that unapologetically as long as he was paid for it. Pervert. It's hardly slander, sir. You had a camera and you were taking pictures without the woman's knowledge. I'm pretty sure that's a crime nowadays. Nope. You got all wrong, little student boy. With your weird feminine top. Sorry. What's wrong with my top? To my mind, all that was inside the hut was a scoop. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, so you wanted the scoop, huh? Scoops, no gender. Matter woman, it's all news. That's not even minimoism. That's basic journalism. If only the courtroom was as indiscriminate. Right. So, if that's all buttoned up, can we move on?
Tell
Yeah,
the
you're
court
faster than
then.
I do.
Witness, what sight befell your eyes when you looked inside the hut?
Man, I should employ him to write my smut. He writes super fast.
Yeah.
A sight that's vindicated by journal instinct, that's what? Oh man, this makes good material. When I pulled back the reeds, I could see it all as clear as day. Wait, I know what he reminds me of now. I could have been doing a Shaggy accent. Like, man.
Oh god.
Not the face for it. I mean, it's almost rounded perfectly like his.
Well, there's
Anyways.
nothing saying you can't change it now.
So, you actually saw Mimbani-san entering the hut? Yep, and she was raging like my Giorno spirit.
Ugh.
I can see George likes it.
That's it. Ugh.
George, he said raging spirit, not raging hard. I mean, anyways.
You said it, Ben. You said it yourself, so. Ugh.
No, I didn't finish it. I didn't say anything. I redact.
Look at
I've been
that.
redacted by
George
the
playing
onion
Smash
censorship.
Brothers.
That's my cousins. I let them play my Switch.
You can hear that.
No,
No,
they're-
I heard knocking, and I mute myself to see who was knocking. So my cousins came because my grandparents are here, and they asked me if it's okay I can play my Switch too. So I said yeah, sure.
Let me
Just
sure
make
to-
sure not
yeah.
to, just to make sure no other kids grabbing the controllers.
Because
So, one of my little niece actually took the controller with them in their room, and I was trying to find it. I thought I left it in my room, but when I looked at my little niece's room, I just found it in the ground.
because George here is a family guy.
I'm not that okay. You want it?
That's right, you're better than Peter Griffin. Fuck you, McFarlane.
That's the one thing that
Who?
gets this channel canceled is you be called up. It
Oh,
wasn't
come on,
anything
it's
else.
Disney
It was
Channel.
before.
They got better things to do. They got
Well,
better
let's
things to do than worry about us. For
Well,
now,
let's continue.
I concur, family man. And the argument you mentioned, what was that about exactly? You stole it. I didn't steal it. That kind of thing. Talking about the poison, I suppose.
You know, actually, no. I could say he had a pen, but he realized that his pen will somehow be involved to him. So maybe he just got rid of his own pen and make it like he only used pencils rather than pens.
Well, the pen had to belong to someone who was
Because
in that hut.
The way he's doing, you think putting your pencil on the tongue will make things like easier to write. In reality, it's supposed to be with the pen to a tongue, because sometimes when you try to write on the pen, that thing will not like that out.
That is true. That is wow,
Yeah,
George.
that is very true.
George, big brain here, man. What did you whiff before getting over here, man? What were you?
Well,
what were you
obviously cigarettes.
bathing in? Yeah, cigarettes.
It was the tickets, man.
My
It
sleep
was
was
the ticket.
I think my sleep was cleaning my brain so I could be ready to use.
Oh man, that's really that actually
keep it long as
you
you.
can't get rid of the habit of doing that, especially if the guy in his work. So for him to do that to a pencil, which wouldn't make sense. Yeah, okay. It explodes.
I don't recall much of people with pencils doing it, but I can't say that I have not seen it.
Watch, Explodes is just shaking his hands while muted, saying, "Darn you, George! Those points were mine."
I mean, he only did that to me. I mean, he only. I already took his thunder when I said that. I already took his thunder that Explode was about to say that Tifa was coming on Street Fighters, and he literally says, "Dang it, George!" and he hit me with a newspaper.
Yes, because he thinks you're a bad onion pet.
All right, let's move on. Mini memo.
Memocito. The student girl walked right up to the English woman and really started laying into her. I mean, if she had laid into her anymore, there would have been eggs.
This man is an idiot. His descriptive talents are wasted on journalism.
But the student's rantings fell on deaf ears, like a Japanese person listening to English for the first time. Soseki-san knows this. He really ought to work on his similes first, though, to be honest. Anyway, the point is, that woman in the dock was mightily angry.
Load.
I know.
Okay.
And her temper finally got the better of her. It seems. That came out weird. Dear me.
The teleprompter, it lists left behind.
It was a climactic moment that I caught on film.
Can you really stop breaking your pencil?
Do you swear before the court that you actually saw the precise moment when the stabbing took place? The precise moment. I didn't see just that. I saw the whole hellish scene play out from start to finish. He's got a lot of orange text.
A lot of orange text.
A lot.
I have here a simple plan of.
Hey, at least now we know
Shots.
who. Hey, at least we all know who keep using the orange text now rather than the red text. In the past, we all witnessed the whole red text. Now we all see the
We
orange.
buried that meme long ago.
Well, after the literal red text, we had to just stop.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Perhaps
To
you
be
could
fair-
use it to explain to the court exactly what you witnessed.
All right,
To be fair,
Ouchie.
the red
the-
text usually popped up. The red text usually popped up only within like the first case of the game when I think about it. Just because
look,
that's
he
when we
stays
mostly
silent.
needed it. So I think that's why we just stopped. Just because one, it didn't show up, and two, it was
No,
only the first four
it kept
cases.
showing up, but we just kind of got bored of it.
Is all?
So we just
Yeah.
used it as an occasional whenever a new character came up.
Oh, don't put my name in there. Give it back. Don't put my name there.
But
And
George,
I show you my name, and look at there now. Look at it.
okay, right, you are. It's all here in my Memi onion pad.
I'm not okay.
Dog!
The Memi
Okay.
George pad. Is that what I should call it now?
I forget
No,
it.
it's Dob, because Bob is over there and overseas, and Dob is here helping us, because this is back in the time.
Don't
so
forget
we
about-
can't use George.
Don't forget about Glob.
We don't talk about Blob.
Okay.
What about Goober? What about Goobers? Totally Spies reference from last night. What's Goober? What are Goobers?
That's
It's
such a
one letter away
stupid
from
name.
them. I mean,
It's such a stupid name. That was a stupid episode. A lot of
all
episodes of that show are
stupid
stupid. Yeah. All right,
Like-
go ahead.
well, when I first peered into the hut, I'm sure the English woman was on this stool at the back of the hut here.
Just a sec. Typing something into someone else.
Do it,
I-
man.
Nah, Ouchie just waiting
Yes.
for the teleprompter.
Yes, the accused's own testimony. Confirm that.
She just sat at the back of the hut, smiling sweetly, is what I've noted down. It's my turn to testify now. Try not to interrupt.
No, hold on. Let me read that book that you have. Hold on. Continue. Sorry.
And then he whipped her ass badly. Oh. Okay. The evil
Wait.
student girl entered the hut.
Actually, no. Never mind.
After a while, the pair of them ended up in the middle of the hut, arguing furiously.
Oh, wait. Culprit and victim.
The Englishwoman went for the student, but the girl dodged out of the way. And in a flash, plunged the knife into her adversary's back as the two passed each other.
I could say this right now. Maybe the way that the guy is showing that the victim was over there against the wall. What if he was the? I could say like right now. Maybe because of that hole that he took a picture out of it. He could probably use the knife to like pierce through the knife through the wall, like it gets through of it.
Yeah.
Well,
He did admit that they were shoddily built, so it's like, well,
Yeah.
if they're that shoddy and you could poke a lens through it, then why not put a human body through it? Like yourself, you pervert, you voyeur, you vandal.
What you
Other
describe
favorite words that
is a
begin with V.
crime scene indeed.
Never sugarcoat the truth. That's what Memimoism says.
The beach hut plan. A plan of the layout of the small beach hut where the victim was found.
Life is like a beach. By the way, Minimomo-san, whilst you were watching that terrible scene unfold before your eyes through the gap in the screen, Did it not occur to you to try to prevent the tragedy rather than capture it on film?
Yeah.
Journos have to be observers. We can't get involved. That's our raison d'etre. D'etre? Raison d'etre?
Hmm.
So, you did... Sorry, I don't speak the snail language. So, you didn't converse with Miss Brett at all? Obviously not.
Ah.
An
All
observer always remains on the outside looking in. And that's something to be proud of, is it? Oh no, I didn't commit the murder, but I didn't stop it from happening either. Yeah, good defense there, Shaggy.
Your Excellency, if I may. Yes, Professor. I think the witness's last expertly phrased statement should perhaps be added to the formal testimony.
Father, what are you...
Please do, sir.
I will grant the
Your
defense's request. Many memos on. You will supplement your formal testimony with the aforementioned statement.
Well, nihilism is the foundation of minimism, but I'll gladly prove that my words aren't meaningless.
Uh-huh.
How much elastic you got in those suspenders, bruh?
No one's to send the foot in the hunt. Okay.
Really? You didn't set foot inside the hut at all? Are you quite sure about that? I think you may have the wrong impression of me. We're talking about a murder scene here. My nerves were stretched to breaking point already. Like my suspenders. Oh, I see. You were scared? Maybe I did have the wrong impression of you. Yes. It was all I could do to stifle a scream and hold my hand steady enough to snap the shot.
You really should have summoned help before thinking of your camera.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, old man? Minimism and humanism don't always agree. And most of the time in those instances, minimism comes out on top.
This guy is getting weirder and weirder more than ever.
And as a sculptor of stories, sometimes I have to be cruel for my art. Yes, that's spot on. Man, Larry could learn something from this guy.
No.
Surely he's making all this up.
He claims to have spied the whole affair from start to finish. If true, his testimony is devastating.
But it does seem as though he's holding something back, doesn't it?
If that's how you feel, I suggest that you trust your instincts and press him on everything he said. As you no doubt seen, done many times before. Yes, Slippy. Before in your role as a judicial assistant.
That's Peppy, Mark. That's Peppy was the one
He's
saying
old. He
that.
doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. He's old.
Yes, I have.
It was enough to
wouldn't
make
expect
Explodes
that.
laugh. It's just it's enough to make you laugh.
And that triggered me. For a bit because I know Peppy.
Do an
said-
onion roll.
That's not okay.
It's just it's just
the kick to get started.
an onion roll is just them pulling out onion rings and eating it.
Oh, onion rings, huh? Spiky blue onion boy running around getting onion rings from his onion world.
Oh god.
Anyway, go ahead, Ryotaro.
I've seen witnesses like this pressed often. I know exactly what to do.
Hey, we did it.
I
We did
know.
it. Okay, so I think we opened up. So the
Can we-
beach hut was made of shoddy old reeds, okay? The English woman was sitting on the stool when the student girl came in and started arguing with her. Seconds later, the girl pulled out a knife, throwing the English woman to the floor, and she stabbed her in the back.
Well, hold on. There's something else about the crime scene. She had a glass of wine with her, right?
You never mentioned about the glass of wine at all. The wine glass. And look behind, look over there in the wall, Mark. Look over there in the wall.
Yeah, that's a nice
that
slit.
gap.
That's a nice slit that gets shanked at.
Not to mention, and also another way to like stab somebody through behind.
That's
Well,
what I
them
meant.
aware.
Shank means stab. in this case.
No. She was sitting on that, and then she was stabbed.
Yeah.
She fell forward from there because look, she couldn't have walked past. Look at where she's standing. Look at her feet.
Yeah, that's true.
She literally stood up and then fell forward because she
I remember.
got stabbed.
I remember our friend's testimony when
He said that she got behind her, but to do that, she would have had to gotten right alongside the wall of that hut.
Yeah, and during the testimony, she said that she was like drinking, and all of a sudden she made a weird sound, like she was like what's it called? Like making an awful scream, and she tried to like get to her, but she just moved away and let her fall, and letting our friend see the knife behind her back, and him taking the picture.
Considering he says nihilism is the main point of memoism, is the fact that nihilism means nothing matters, which means he doesn't care that if he murdered someone.
Yeah.
Why would he care enough to murder someone?
Mm-hmm. Unless it's
Money.
involved with a poison.
Well, he has a sense of justice, even if he is a nihilist.
At the beach house in the main study, all three scenes, so there's a penny of the graph I could see through.
The Englishwoman was sitting on the stool when the student girl came in and started arguing with her. Seconds later, the girl pulled out a knife, throwing the Englishwoman to the floor, and stabbed her in the back. My smoldering journal spirit burst in flames. Quick as a flash, I whipped out my camera, ready to click. I pulled apart the rough weave of one of the screens and poked the lens through for the perfect shot. I never once set foot in the hut, nor spoke with the Englishwoman. I was only an observer.
Yeah, but you stabbed her.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, RM.
What are the initials on the front pen again?
Minimism? Yeah, RM.
Yeah.
What's his first name?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is his first name? Do we have his profile pic?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure we do have it.
I don't have access to checking that for some reason.
Okay.
Hold on. I have an idea. Let's look.
Wait, hold on. Can't talk with mercy and sketched out. Oh, I see you were scared. Wait, what? This new dialogue?
No.
Same one. It's
Oh.
the same one.
I said that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this part. Okay.
But honestly, we can call bullshit based on, like what George mentioned, the placement of the bodies. And from that first picture, the fact that her legs are behind her, which means that they didn't fall out from under her. She fell forward, which means she stood up from the stool because she was stabbed and then fell forward.
Yeah.
Because the only way she could have been stabbed is if someone was behind that screen. And this guy says that he saw the woman come in and they started to argue. But that doesn't make sense considering how she died and where she is. And like he said, there's no other footprints. He did not step foot inside that hut. He didn't need to. He just set up a whole crime scene for a scoop.
Yep. And not to mention, remember how he's acting using the pencil. Literally, the only thing to do that to your tongue is only the pen if the pen is not ink is not coming out.
Yeah, I know. And the pen that we have had the initials RM, and his last name is Memimomo. Memo.
But what if he's hiding his other name? In all honesty, he's using his last name rather than using his real name. Remember, anybody can use their last name as like the other name to use.
Yeah, because they call him Menimomo-san. That's his last name generally, because that's how Japanese culture generally works.
Yeah. So, in all honesty, we don't have. I'll say right now, the profile's not showing up because we don't have the actual name of him. We're just using his last name.
You know what? Yeah, let's use the pen. Because he says, I never once set foot in the hut, nor spoke with the Englishwoman, but she has the pen in her hand with his initials on it. It has to be
Save that. Wait, let's save first before we use the pen.
There's going to be a point to mark here, though. For the
Agreed.
placement of the pen. Because we knew about the initials for the last few times we've been at this course. Mini Momo-san, until now, I've had a firm belief
A point for
that
Mark.
newspapers are in the business of uncovering and publishing the truth. You're spot on there. The press don't lie, which is why I'm proud to wear the emblem of the Shoyu News on my arm. In a way, that's more mini-memoism. I missed out an M. Sadly, though, it seems the journalists who write for those papers don't always share the same passion for the truth.
Mm-hmm.
What are you suggesting with those recriminatory words, Counsel?
You should cut your hair.
Cut even more.
Do you recognize this fountain pen? But also point for George for the pen licking.
Yeah. That give my points to George. George was the one that kind of called that one out. The initial bit kind of just came a little later for me.
Points to Bilbo.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that George just solved this case faster than we did. Yeah, I give that to George.
Already did. The pen was found at the scene of Miss Brett's death.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the murdered victim was gripping it in her hand as she died. What are you? If you look at the barrel of the pen, you'll notice that its owner's initials are engraved there.
That's true.
R.M.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up, Counsel. The initials are the accused, Raymond B. Wait, Raymond Bonnie.
Is it a coincidence, I wonder? Maybe he did give us his first name and I just forgot about it. Is it a coincidence, I wonder?
Let me see. Can we actually look at it now? Oh yeah, now I can see people. There, booyah.
Oh yeah, right.
Yep.
Then yeah, he did say his name. I do remember now.
Because
I
he's
remember
writing a
saying
memo.
That.
Writing a memo. Yeah, okay. It's funny.
Right in the memo. These names, I swear, I love this game.
I think it's the first punny name we've had in some time, though.
A good punny name.
Yeah, good punny since Ouchie,
Holy
I
fuck,
think.
he's 38? Dude,
Yeah.
how long have you been doing this job?
Longer do you think?
Longer than me.
He's 16. Remember that, guys. And this guy's 43.
Wait, Ouchie is only 25?
No, 52.
Oh, 52, sorry. She
You're
was
old.
25.
Retire, you disgraceful man.
I hope you don't
he's
have.
too stubborn.
I hope you don't have many kids.
He doesn't.
Is it a coincidence, I wonder? That your initials are also RM?
No,
Teleprompter's going super slow there, huh?
no, he was just hesitant to actually say anything.
Write in mini memo. RM. That's horse dung. I can't say shit.
Oh, you just did.
You just did, sir.
That's horse shit. Can't you see? One of the central tenets of mini-memoism is mini-memoism. Mini-memoism is being a pencil user. And yet, the court will clearly be able to see on your right hand, aha, the ink. There is a very obvious blue ink stain.
Wow, she just did that. Normally, it would take us another step just to point that out.
Yep.
Very true.
It would appear that you must have rather carelessly left it somewhere recently. Your favorite
Like say if
fountain
you
pen,
stabbed them.
that is.
Horse dung.
I'm gonna say this right now. I thought they're also gonna mention that he's literally putting the pencil on his tongue, which usually is supposed to be the pen to order to let the ink come out.
If they don't mention it, then at the very least, I think it's actually meant to be something of a subtle clue, something that's not going to be outright said, but it's meant to kind of point you in the right direction. Each my
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Mini Mimosa. Is it not the case that before she died, you met with Josiah Brett in that beach hut?
Objection!
Why
You
is so
actually have to listen to this absurd nonsense. It's nothing but another excuse.
You know,
There's another excuse, Kane.
if this had been like Modern Phoenix Wright, he'd be like, objection! I don't like what you said.
Objection.
Clearly a contradiction. Where? I don't know.
Your Excellency,
Exactly.
Your Excellency, this guy is just a fraud. He doesn't believe in truth. He only wants to win.
I love that bit
All
from
the-
Edgeworth. That is my favorite thing from Edgeworth. It's like, objection. It's like, what is it? I'm still thinking about why, but I just want to say.
No, that was when he was at the end of his rope after dealing with Phoenix for a few times. He's like, I'm at my wit's end.
That was the funniest thing.
Him, he worked for
What
the
is
law.
Are you talking about the gameplay we did, or the abridged Phoenix Wright?
No, that was actually from the game. That was from
Oh,
the
okay.
game.
Yeah, it was actually in the game. He actually said, I'm at a loss. Show you news will stand behind me all the way. I deny everything, including the Epstein files.
That hasn't
What?
happened yet.
There must be a fine. Let's see, who's a famous mass murderer at this point? The Emperor files?
The Emperor's Files. No one's supposed to know about that.
Not even the
Oh,
Emperor
don't go to
himself.
Okinawa then. They'll murder you.
Not even the Emperor himself.
The Onion files?
How's that possible?
Nah, there's no Onion files. Everyone knows it's Rice files anyway, so.
Oh man, you know that has a totally different connotation. When you say the Onion Files, I just think about like a different kind of file. Thanks to Explodes and ruining my thought of how Burger File was in Dan versus
I'm sorry, what?
Oh my.
the Onion Files. Go ahead.
I'm gonna need some research on this later. Like, there must be as many people with the initials RM as there are stars in the night sky. The defense has neither the time nor the inclination to count every star in the sky. And there's no need anyway, because this pen has more to tell. Yes, there is another clue. The leftover ink. A clue that undeniably proves who its owner really is.
In that case, counsel, the defense will now show the court where the alleged clue lies.
Of course, Your Excellency.
Oh, we're just doing this again. Okay.
The clue on the fountain pen that clearly reveals its owner's identity is...
Your mom.
Oh
Mom.
yeah, it's the symbol right here.
Yep.
We didn't think about that. Yeah, I forgot there was a symbol here.
Me too.
Same here.
We'll just say Jake gets it.
Point for Jake that doesn't exist in this Phoenix Wright world.
Well, then he'll be Aragorn. As well as the initials, there's also an emblem on this fountain pen.
You know, I was gonna say I bet Jake is playing Overwatch, but I realized he's still I think he's at work.
Yeah, most likely.
It's an emblem that's not related to fire. An emblem that you will, of course, recognize. Many memos.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna make a prediction. Mad prediction. In Nintendo's next this is gonna be dated by the time this comes out, but in Nintendo's thing there, we're going to have a remake of either Conquest or Awakening. I'm just putting that out
Of
I
there.
what?
say Awakening.
Oh what?
Fire Emblem.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
You
be
mean
surprised.
Fates or
I'll say
Awakening.
right now, I'll be surprised if Nintendo announce a new Phoenix Wright game.
The reason
I'll
why
be happy with that.
Capcom could do that anywhere at any time, honestly, if they haven't had a Capcom showcase. But the reason why I say that is
They
because
haven't.
Fire Emblem is already is in the works of making a new game. You know what's going to whet people's appetites? A remake of an older game that can only be found on a 3DS. Who has a 3DS active nowadays? Not a lot of people.
You
I mean, yeah, but I can't record it. So if they somehow
Not yet.
if they somehow do Awakening or Conquest, oh man, if they do Conquest, that was my first entry point. I will definitely play that for the channel.
What
And
about Fire Emblem Three Houses?
I mean, I did that already. Unfortunately, it was like one of my worst playthroughs ever.
Like 3.
It was one of my it was the most controversial playthrough, and I was happy to get it out of the way.
Because it's controversial?
No, just the game took too long and pacing. It was kind of a drag. It's a good game. It's a good game. I just got a lot of flack for it because I picked the boring route. So yeah, there was also that.
Well, let's continue.
Also, I kept on thinking it was the last mission every other week that we were playing, and it wasn't the last mission. So it kind of got under the skin of everybody else. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. It's going to end today. Congratulations, but our job isn't over yet. Okay. Next week, then. Next week. 2 months later. Next month.
You joke around, but that's kind of how it was for a while with that playthrough. I would like to play that game again later once I catch up on a lot of backlog.
But a different one, because you prefer on the newer one on a newer console rather than the old console.
I genuinely would like to play Engage one more time to see if I still hate it. I'm probably gonna still hate the nil stuff. Oh man, the fact I went to sleep past midnight for that game. Anyway, I'm going off topic here. That's my assumption. I have a feeling one of those games are gonna be remade. Anyway, go ahead, Rotaro.
The fact that you say it's like, oh man, the fact that I joked about the fact that it's like, oh, it's next week, that honestly sounds like waiting for an anime to end when it came down to the finale and it's the last 5 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like, oh man, 5 episodes? It's gonna end. No, it's still gonna continue. Next week, 1 month later, is it over yet?
That was Naruto in a nutshell for me.
That was Yu-Gi-Oh! Original Duel Monsters. That final duel between the Pharaoh and Yugi, always a baller.
Alrighty, go ahead.
An emblem that you will of course recognize, Mr. Flame Fire Emblem Many Momo-san. Many Memo. No Momo. We don't do Momos here.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
It's
sweating,
it's the Fire Emblem of the Shoyo News.
In other words, the owner of this pen is an employee of the Shoyu News, whose initials are RN.
Yeah, unless he's gonna try deflecting by saying, "Oh, like I spoke to her prior to the events, and it was a gift I gave her." I bet you he's gonna try saying something like that.
Suddenly, the stars in the night sky don't seem so numerous, do they? Well, Many Memo-san, how do you respond? Snap my suspenders!
Oh no, he's gonna try saying the N-word. Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh. Huh, dude's actually kind of buff.
Order! Explain yourself, witness.
Yes, please explain it.
This hat smells like Coke. So, this is how the mighty Supreme Court works, is it? Using coercive tactics to have well-meaning citizens reveal harmless secrets. I've used nothing but honest tactics. All right then, fine. I won't try to hide it anymore. Yes, not long before that grim tragedy unfolded, a Shoyu News reporter, on behalf of the public, conducted an interview with the Englishwoman. Are you fucking kidding me?
God damn it.
Wow. Okay, you know what? Just because I honestly put down, that's a multiplier of 5. So that's 5 points. 5 points to Gimli.
Who's Gimli?
That would be me. That'd be me.
Oh, okay.
You are Bilbo, the Hobbit. Explodes as Legolas, the elf. And I'm Gandalf.
May I ask?
You know, I'm old.
May I ask why I'm getting those 5 points?
Multiplier of 5. You said, I bet that it's going to do that, which means you did officially put a point on there.
Okay.
And I was honestly putting down, I'm like, okay, I know we've seen that before, but what are the odds that we'll see it again? I conduct an interview. Why? I wasn't. I pushed X to doubt. I hit doubt. I shall never doubt again.
Well,
Except when I
clearly,
will.
I wasn't jittering my face when you were looking at me for an indeterminate amount of time.
Why are we staring at faces now? That's my job.
Okay.
Teleprompter!
That's all right.
You've
Chloe.
never
Take
mentioned
your
this
time.
before.
Take your time.
When exactly was this? As I said, it was before that evil little student girl showed her face in the hut. But wouldn't she have seen you? It couldn't have lasted more than 2 or 3 minutes, and that's all. It was just a brief exchange.
Unless he was speaking
there's
to her
only-
through the hole. That was the entire time.
No. I bet they're gonna tell us it's like, but hold on, how could she not have seen you? And then he will have said, oh well, I spoke to her through the back of the hut right there.
Yeah, the little
But
hole.
then it's
yeah.
like, oh, but that's exactly where she was stabbed, and you admitted that you were there. So that means you must have stabbed her.
Mhm.
It was just a brief exchange. Briefs. Haha. Like underwear. But it came to nothing. And as we, many memoists say, the people don't pay their dues for unworthy news. But if you had an interview, then why didn't you write anything down about that?
However insignificant you deem it to be, this court cannot overlook the meeting between yourself and the victim. You will testify now under oath about the precise nature of this meeting and what transpired.
Yep.
Got it. Yes, all right, but
You cannot ignore the Excellency's own words. If you use it against your own words, you will immediately be arrested by the others.
on one condition,
Yeah,
you
well-
want me to chop onions so that you can cry when I tell my story.
By the way, who are you, private citizen, to put a condition on a court system? Especially as old as Japan here.
Well, I mean, some people can refuse to give an interview or give a response if it means they're uncomfortable or something.
But this is Japan. They don't care about those things.
Yeah. If they want the truth, they want the truth.
Sir, you can't blame it on us. The wording here says condition on it.
Mr. Ouchie, you'll be in punishment for not saying your own lines.
No, he's
Guard.
gonna lose the little hair he has left.
Oh yes, we gotta shave all what's left of his hair.
I will shave my head when we're done with Phoenix Wright, and I will prove it to everyone.
Please
Maybe. Why not? I mean, I think I could look rather good. Or are you saying you don't want to see the picture of it? Okay, fine. You'll just have to take my word for it.
He'll
I'll
just
send-
imply it.
it's
He'll
my-
heavily imply it with bald gifts.
How dare you do such a kind thing for me? Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Thank you. I hope you come again.
Thank you. Come again. In all good conscience, I couldn't speak out loud about this. You need to call back the earlier witness. Sosuke Natsume-san. Sosuke-san?
What?
Oh yeah! According to my notes here, that man has a secret of his own. And brace yourselves, because it's not a harmless one. It's big.
What?
Many memoism states one man's secret is every other man's front page story. So it
Very
just means nothing's
well.
private.
I will grant the witness's request in this instant, despite the fact that he just lied to us. Officer, summon the earlier witness back to the stand.
All right.
At this point, this is kind of padding. We kind of already have the train of thought here.
Uh-huh.
Seki-san, hiding something like an onion.
Why did they keep involving me?
Well, I mean, what other vegetable are we going to be hiding? Cucumbers.
Oh man, Ben's gonna be tackling 3 different voices because they brought this man here.
All right, hold on. I need a drink of water.
Drink as much as water you can, Ben.
Wow,
I will
you
drink as
got
much as I
two
want to.
different guys.
Dehydration is my friend. Dehydration is my friend, and sleeplessness is my wife. Anyways,
I'm sorry, what?
I asked the Englishwoman for an interview, but she declined, so I left the hut without making a fuss. Then, watching secretly from outside, I saw the woman being stabbed, and the other witnesses came running. The detective realized that the victim still had a pulse, so he ran off to fetch help. Man. And that's when this rider man here asked the woman a very significant question.
Why do you keep looking behind? Jeez, he's not being taken a picture by him.
It's just his nervous run. But he didn't say anything about that in his testimony, which is my mini memoism demands I reveal it now.
You mean to say the victim?
You go, baby.
Ouchie.
Oh, sorry. I looked at it and like didn't register for some reason. Like I'm looking right at it and saying, "Oh, hey, Archie." Oh wait.
I'm glad I'm not voicing that ugly specimen. Oh wait.
The victim regained consciousness.
He's not ugly, he's just aesthetically challenged.
What?
He's old.
Well,
And when she did, you decided to ask her a question.
that's true. Yes. He did, man, like he did. And that's not all. The woman gave him a very definite answer. An answer that incriminates the accused. Okay, this just got heated.
Agreed.
This is preposterous.
No, keep
Your
it.
own preposterous is
Keep
on your own words, not us.
Why am I only hearing about this now?
This is preposterous.
Preposterous. This is tepoperous.
We all get one, dude. We all get one.
Yes, we
And
all
this time
do.
it is me.
Listen,
At
I'm
least it
still
wasn't a
tripping over
prostitute.
many memoism here, okay? It's just way too many M's.
Oh,
and it's tripping me up.
the thing that is also a word that starts with the letter P.
You don't mean prosecution?
No, he means
Oh.
prostitution.
Oh, that's funny. This is prostitution. Why am I still here? I'm sorry.
At this point, we may lose Mark and the others. They're laughing a lot.
It's okay, George.
Yeah,
at
this is
myself
nothing
more
compared
than
to
you.
last week
Oh man, go on.
or the week before. One of the two. Oh, right. Still not
Yeah,
sure.
no, it's your turn. It's your turn.
What? Did you mention this before? You yokel ass.
It wasn't even a conversation! Yes, I did pose the withering English rose a question. I don't deny it. But she could no longer speak. She was barely conscious even.
Counsel for the defense, I expect a thorough cross-examination to be conducted here. This court must and will know the truth.
Agreed.
Absolutely, Your Excellency. I keep changing the candor of her voice every now and then. I don't know. She's just really trying to be manly. The reporters claim that
But she's trying.
Yeah, she is trying. And failing. The reporters claiming that Miss Brett implicated Ray somehow? What on earth could have happened in that hut? I mean, apart from
A lot of things.
time. Kinky time could have happened.
Hold it!
You asked her for an interview, you say? Like, well, of course I did. Wanted to ask her about the incident she was involved in at the end of last year. About the case which Dr. John H. Wilson lost his life? That's not the way I phrased it. Many memoism calls for straight talking.
Uh-huh.
Why did you murder Dr. Wilson? Is how I put it to her. And yes, that sort of talking is as straight as a ruler. Ask every question as if you're like asking for a menu at a restaurant. I'd say it's the best way. A veteran of the paper taught me that. You have been there for a long while. And how did Miss Brett answer? Like a bitch. I mean, with one simple phrase.
Your Honor, Your
Mystery.
Excellency, I can agree with his words about she's being a bitch. Can we add that as a testimony?
I will deny it officially, but I will accept it unofficially.
Thank you.
Mystery is a woman's charm. Woof. That told me, so I waltzed right out of there. Really? Something about that doesn't quite seem to fit together.
Agreed.
Leave every room as if you're waltzing in a dance hall, I say. It's the best way. The veteran of the paper taught me that. Sure thing, Parker. Sure thing. Parker! That was very persistent of you, considering that Miss Brett had just turned you away. Persistence wins the prize. Any memoist will tell you that. Let them think you've left. Then, just when they lower their guard, that's when you swoop in for the scoop. Oh, like how you stabbed her from behind, then.
What?
What?
Anyways, and the fruits of and the fruits of your labor are all too apparent in this telling photograph. Though I'm sure the young yokel student would rather not be reminded of this darning evidence.
God, you had me there, did you?
Actually, it's thanks to that photograph that we managed to identify this witness. And now that you found me, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I've got nothing to hide. I'm sure. Sorry, I do like how her hand is on her hip and she gives that slight little head tilt. It looks concerning, but it's also like confused, like, can you please just get to the end?
Please, do go ahead, witness. The court is eager to hear what you have to say.
Like, try to stop me. There's a story to tell here, and I'm gonna tell it. And if it smells, it's probably butts.
Hold it!
They got the same voice, that's for sure.
Like that was the point, man. This is the beginning of the butts line, and they're gonna be the butt of everyone's jokes.
Your Excellency, I think he's high. Do we have a permission to secure him?
You do not have
I'm
permission.
high on right.
He amuses me.
I'm high on rice, motherfucker. You can't stop me.
All right, Your Excellency. I'll just be in standby.
All right. Enough of that kind of talk for me. I'm calm. And Saseki-san remained behind in the hut? That's right. Yep. Our author friend here was a blabbering wreck, shaking all over from his head to his toes, mustache twitching, eyes bulging, man. What do you expect? You don't know the terrifying troubles that talented me whilst traveling abroad. Oh, do not for PTSD.
I mean, to be honest, we did save his we did save his life from the whole case thing happened to him.
I know, but dude still got PTSD.
Yeah.
Behind painful bars, they'll be coming for me, surely. That's all I could think. I felt as though I was gasping for air, drowning in a sea of cold sweat. Yeah, dude actually has PTSD. That is pure PTSD right there. Poor man. Poor Saseki-san. His experiences in London have scarred him deeply.
Yep.
Dude got shell-shocked so badly. As the world began to close in around me, I quietly recited a prayer to Amida Buddha.
What?
Eternal emptiness, empty eternity. The end is coming for me, surely.
No sutras are to be resound in my courtroom, please.
Is that sutras? Did I say that right?
Yeah, sutra.
Yeah.
And now we've come to the crucial part. That's when it happened.
I'm just opening up a window. It's getting a little hot in here.
I have the air conditioner on, and yet I'm not feeling any cold yet.
I turn off all my lights and I turned on the fan. I have yet to open the window because it is still hot as hell outside.
True. Even the fan is on, and yet I still don't feel cold.
Take off your shirt. It'll help.
Okay. Well done.
Honestly, that's what it sounds like when you take off your shirt. What question? What exactly did he say? Well, now, you should hear that from the horse's mouth, I think.
Ew.
Don't you, Mr. Writer Man?
I think he's trying to gaslight him. I think he's trying to take advantage of this guy's crippling PTSD, so he can look incriminating. But I think it is actually this reporter guy.
Look at him. He's guilty. His eyes are shifting. He looks so guilty. I'm literally suffering PTSD, you twat.
Why am I fighting so hard with some coolness?
Good question.
Ouchie.
Sorry. Out with it, you yokel hack! What did you say to her? What did you say to her, the dying English woman?
That she's a bitch.
She is indeed a bitch. She's a bitch. But in truth, I'd been catching crabs at the water's edge and building castles in the sand, you see.
Well, the seaside is a place to be at leisure, I suppose, even for a grown man.
Man knows how to play hard. But then all of a sudden, from that little beach hut, a young girl's panic-stricken cries for help pierced the air! Like a beach. Ray.
Oh, shit.
I ran to the beach to see what was happening, to find the defendant leaning over the collapsed victim. As soon as Inspector Hosanaga saw Miss Brett on the ground, he sprinted off to get help. And then, just a moment later, I heard a faint moan. A moan from the dead English woman.
Wow.
What did you ask her, Soseki-san?
Please do.
I asked her, who did this to you?
Don't protract this any longer. How did the woman respond?
She did. She said nothing in response.
Oh,
Jesus.
let me guess. He's gonna say that she pointed at him, but then I bet you the twist is that the reporter guy was behind him.
Or maybe she motioned to her hand that was holding the pen that had RM engraved on it.
We'll see.
All right.
When in the stand, you will answer the questions asked of you unambiguously. Now, without any evasion or
reticence?
Retinence.
Residence.
Reticence?
Reticle, whatever that word is, I demand that you amend your testimony.
I don't know why. He's basically male old bag. But nicer. So you tried to find out who the culprit was? He who asks the question is a fool for a minute. He who does not remain... No, he who does not remains a fool forever. And having been labeled a criminal twice during my time in Great Britain, I was quick to make up my mind. Better to be a fool for a minute than remain a fool in prison forever!
Yeah, so instead of running away from the crime like before...
Yeah, I mean, dude was standing up. He's like, oh, no. I'm not running. Running makes you feel look guilty. He knows. He knows now.
However, you've indicated that the victim failed to respond. Is that correct?
I know why. I know why the Englishwoman said nothing. It was the wine. She was ignoring me because of my stupid mustache. Because I'm Japanese. Oh dear. Saseki-san has really developed a dislike for the English, it seems. But it's justified? Question mark?
Having read the report on his time in Great Britain, I can't say I'm surprised at his xenophobia.
Don't encourage him, old man.
Yes, be
But
racist, my
he-
friend. Be the most racist you can be.
Yeah, don't do things in halves, like many Melissa will tell you. Do things all
Right?
the
Isn't
way.
it cool? And then it instantly because how she said.
Yeah,
Everyone's
Yeah.
racist against Ouchie.
of course. I mean, he looks ugly. We're only racist against ugly people.
Oh boy. Get to Soki-san out of here then.
But, like, the Englishwoman didn't ignore you at all, man. Did she, Mr. Ryder Man? Well, yes, all right, she did respond in a manner of speaking, I suppose. Okay, what is it, the pen or the finger? She slid a trembling finger and pointed in the direction of the defendant.
Okay, well, it wasn't... Okay, but give me like half a point for that guesstimation right there.
Yeah.
You guessed it, Mark. So
Yeah, he pointed. She pointed. Miss Brett pointed a finger at the defendant. Saseki-san, is that really true? It's not easy to stand here and say this, but when we first entered the beach hut with the beaches,
with the bitches.
the Englishwoman was sprawled on the floor before us, with the student girl standing on the far side of her. And when I asked, who did this to you? Yeah, who's pointing the back of the tent, the slit, so she was stabbed in the back. Aha. The Englishwoman summoned her last ounce of strength to point a trembling finger at the back of the hut. She was stabbed in the back.
Called it.
Which was, it can't be denied, in the direction of the student girl who stands accused today. No.
Tasoki-san, why on earth did you neglect to mention this in your original testimony?
Please. Fiddlesticks, I say.
This is not a British court of law. You will respond in Japanese.
I don't know why. Yes, of course. The Englishwoman did point her finger towards the back of the hut, but...
You know, hold on. I'm gonna say this right now. Do you think he's supposed to be old bag's ancestor? Since how he's acting like that?
He's
If
very
it-
over the top, but he's not quite physical. He's more verbal.
Because I
Okay.
swear the way he acts, the way he talks, the way he doing.
It-
That reminds
It's
me
my
how old that.
interpretation of it more than anything else. But yes, I am basically projecting old bag because I want to make him whiny, but I don't want to make him sound too, peaking on the audio, so to say, like old bag did. It's a
Okay.
dialed back old bag. An old bandwagon, more like it.
But
I was trembling, and she was trembling, and everything was a blur. And thinking about it, I feel as though perhaps she was pointing in a slightly different direction.
different direction. There it is.
Actually, no, not slightly. In a very different direction to where this student girl was standing. He's trying to protect her. To somewhere in the back of the hut where nobody was standing at all. It was a ghost. You mean that your memory of events and the direction in which the victim was pointing are both unclear? Yes, that's it. Unclear. I'm very, very unclear.
Your Excellency, surely this proves the matter beyond all reasonable doubt. Yes, the woman may barely have been conscious, and yes, perhaps her figure wavered slightly. But there can be no doubt that this was an attempt by the victim to confirm the identity of the assailant. Why? Because the court can see there was no one other than the accused in the direction of the victim was pointing. Was it not? It was now abundantly clear that no one else besides the accused could have possibly have committed this crime.
I'm making this canon. Ouchie is just reading off a teleprompter, and they're just screwing with him how fast it scrolls.
Yep.
I'm just battery.
I am inclined to agree. And in the absence of any credible argument to the contrary, I believe we can now conclude this trial.
No. Headline's writing itself, man. You guys lawyers hold the dash. 92 points across the whole page. We'll do an extra edition.
This is a serious blow, Sato. Unless we're able to identify the true culprit and substantiate our claims with evidence, the judge will give his rulings and the trial will be over.
It's impossible, Father.
It may be impossible. It may be impossible, but not impossible.
We don't even know how the crime was committed yet.
Impossible though the task may seem, we have no choice. We must think back over everything we've learned thus far. Somewhere in all those details, I'm confident we'll find the clue we need.
Mm-hmm.
Ray gave us her account of how events unfolded in the defendant's antechamber before the trial resumed. She told us what happened at the precise moment Miss Brett was killed.
Flashback, like also moments of flashbackiness. Also, she's
Something
dead.
got up and collapsed. So yeah. How could Miss Brett have been stabbed in the back in a beach hut that was empty but for herself and Ray? Somewhere amid all the information we've gathered so far, there must be an answer to that question. It's the slit in the hut.
I take it then that the defense has nothing further to add?
So the gallant local student's luck finally runs out. I can't say I'm surprised.
In that case, I'm ready to deliver my final verdict on this matter.
Objection.
It's a crucial turning point now. If I can't establish what really happened, it's over. Where was the real culprit hiding? And how did he or she stab the victim?
I know how.
Objection!
Your Excellency, I respectfully ask you to postpone your abdication for the time being.
Oh, to what end, counsel?
The defense would like to present the court with an alternative theory. An alternative theory that can explain who the victim was actually trying to implicate with her dying gesture. It's the reporter.
An alternate theory? Huh. None exist.
Objection! There was someone else present at that scene who could have committed this crime.
Yep.
What?
And the victim is Brett trying to reveal who it was to those around her at the time. By mustering all her remaining strength and pointing a trembling finger in the killer's direction.
This is fiction. Fantasy.
Yes, it
No.
is.
Storyline.
Be
Oh, no,
quiet
he's got
down.
full meta.
Be quiet down there, Ouchie. I don't want to hear any
Caught
copyrighted
in a
music.
beat.
You
no,
too,
it's-
Mr. Guy. Thank you. Very well. As you seem so sure of yourself, counsel, I'm prepared to hear your alternative theory. So,
Thank
young
you, Your Excellency.
Riotarna, I'm speaking.
Sorry, Your Excellency.
Yes, Your Excellency.
You will present your latest theory to the Onion Boy, to the court. What is this? The means of this plan, anyway. At the moment,
Court of Onion.
the Court of Onion. At the moment the victim was stabbed, where exactly are you proposing the culprit was concealed?
The wall?
Back here, it'd have to
Yep.
be around here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right
Yep.
along the wall.
We haven't saved in a while
If not,
either
then
way.
it's like right beyond the wall.
You're right, perfectly there.
Yep. The true culprit was in this area here.
There, counsel?
That's
sure.
right, Your Excellency. I believe the culprit was hiding in the location I've indicated.
Her eyes are darting, so I don't think we got the right one for some reason.
Let's see. Let's just see.
Why?
Oh, well, that's
Well, yeah,
rather hard to say.
Okay,
Okay.
then yeah,
It's probably beyond the
you
hut. It has to be. It's behind,
yeah, I think
not
we have to
inside, but outside.
okay. Good thing I saved prior
It's
to that.
okay. It's a temperamental hitbox.
Also, question: have you guys hearing any background noises?
Not
on
really.
My side?
Let me check. Anything popping up.
Okay,
There we go.
yeah, okay, all right.
Naruhodo-san would never give up. And I'm a Naruhodo now. Oh, she took his name. I guess that means she is going to get married to him. Well, Ryunosuke, I hope you're ready. I'm just waiting for you to finish what you're saying. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
me
did.
too.
I did finish what I said. I did finish what I said.
Oh, he's just saying
Okay.
it's BS. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I said it was BS that we did point it out, but we had to go behind the wall. But okay,
like I said, sensitive hitbox.
gotcha.
The true culprit who fatally stabbed Miss Brett was concealed in this location here.
Are you mad, counsel? You're suggesting that the culprit was outside of the hut.
If they think that we're doing the BS, we can show them the photo of the crime scene. That there's literally a gap on the wall that can be pierced through by anything, even
But-
a knife.
But
Order.
she was stabbed in the back, and the pen is there. Where else did she get the pen? Student lawyer Naruhodo-san, Esquire. That makes no sense at all.
It makes sense.
You've just pointed out the exact spot where I was hiding to get my scoop snap. I didn't see any suspicious individuals loitering about. I can swear to that.
Okay. Obviously, the culprit has been outside the hut. George, give me a moment.
Sorry.
Now that there is no way that he or she could have stabbed the victim who was inside the hut.
Actually, prosecutor Ouchie, there is a way. And, in point of fact, the defense can provide evidence strongly suggesting that is precisely the way Miss Brett was killed.
The defense, by the way, it auto skipped. So if Explode saw that, sorry, it auto did it. But if he didn't, carry on.
The defense's assertion is clearly too fantastical for the court to comprehend. You will need to give us more guidance, counsel. What piece of evidence corroborates your theory that the victim was stabbed from outside of the hut?
Well,
The photograph.
The photograph right here.
Well, that one or the one from before, because we can obviously see that there's a slit.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
there. Right here.
Yeah, right at the stool. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Perfect. Certainly. Come on, Mo.
All right, let's see if that one works.
The original photographic print of the crime scene.
Yes, it's clearly visible in this print. The trace of the fatal thrust that was delivered from outside the beach hut.
Please, do you take us for fools? There's no hint of any such thing.
I mean, you really think we're fool enough that you have a wife?
I'm not sure
I
that
have a
everyone
wife.
present would agree.
I'm going to have ancestors. Just you wait.
Someone at least appears to have noticed what it is that I'm referring to.
And they're gonna be smoking hot!
That's
They all look exactly like him. And his wife is also very ugly.
His wife is just what he looks like, but with just them female.
She has a full head of hair.
Oh, he doesn't.
Wouldn't that imply that they're related? Never mind.
You're
That's
thinking
just
too
us
hard on
thinking
it.
all Japanese people look the same.
No, I'm thinking all Max Payne's ancestors look the same. It's specific to that character. And you know it.
Counsel, once again, I must call on you to be explicit for the court. Where on this
Yes, Your
photograph is the
Excellency.
trace of the stabbing which you claim took place from outside the hut?
Oh yeah, right there.
There.
Right there.
The slit that killed the slut. Look closely, just here. In the screen at the back of the hut, you can see the effects of a blade having been forced through the reeds.
Ouchie.
I'm looking.
Okay.
All right, well, No, I can't. I can't see any such thing.
It's true that the hut in question had 4 walls, as you'd expect. However, by parting the reeds, a knife blade could easily penetrate them.
This is extraordinary.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Yes. The true culprit actually stabbed the victim from outside the bitch hut.
By the way, joke aside, what Ben just said right now, George, are you just like the guy that is just there to just be the yes man for the judge? Like, yes, of course, Your Excellency. Oh, indubitably, Your Excellency.
Indubitably, Mr. Marksman.
Yeah, I've been doing that. I mean, to be honest,
just
when we're playing
excited.
Squadron, when you started playing Squadron, I always just say yes, yes, Michael. And some of the time I say yes, my lord, because I do bring up saying yes, my lord, yes, sir.
Yes, my Lord Frieza. That's Lord Frieza to you.
Yes, me lord.
Number 3, my Lord.
Plus, you and Slow were bringing up the whole Eggman and the other guy that I don't even recall his name.
Snibbly.
Eggman.
Snibbly, yeah.
Stimly. Yeah, and I just said, I'll start doing that because I wasn't a part of it since you did that on this whole Squadron video.
Oh man, I
Which,
might do that. I might do it again tonight. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh God, no!
Win the race.
Just win the race.
Well, there wouldn't be me this time, so it's just gonna be Mark, probably.
Like, yeah. And of everyone present at the scene, there is only one person who could have done that. Only one person who was directly outside the hut when Miss Brett was killed. Right, and many Memo-san. It could only have been you.
Great, you're protecting him now.
This is stupid. We got a photograph.
Oh, gee, that's not what's written on the teleprompter for you, sir. It says
I don't
preposterous.
care. This is stupid. I refuse to acknowledge this as fact.
Free space in Japan.
Oh, man.
The victim lies almost exactly in the center of the beach hut. Does she not?
It does not say beach on the teleprompter.
You know I
They
don't.
say, they say life is like a beach. That beach.
And that beach
Are we
becomes
to
a bit.
assume, as part of this picture, I'm gonna go with farcical scenario, that the assailant was a knife thrower.
Objection!
No, of course not.
I'm gonna have fun making the thumbnail for this one. It's just Ouchie looking at a bunch of. It looks like he's at a long distance, and you see a tiny little teleprompter miles away, and he has to read that.
I can't read this.
We're not.
No, that would be ridiculous. If you recall the testimony of the defendant about the events just before the victim's death,
Mm-hmm.
Flashback, like a flashback. I'm wearing a kimono.
and I had like twin tails.
A stool.
Okay, now you're just making it seem like Ouchie is doing the eye examination.
With English or Japanese letters?
Who choose? Do your pick.
It's gotta be Japanese, because those sometimes do look like a stool.
Have another look at this photograph! The slit in the read screen.
I got a question though. If she got stabbed, how does she immediately grab his pen through that?
Well, I think I think she lunged forward and he just let go of the pen, and then she grabbed her back and pulled out the pen before she collapsed. If you look at the back with the slit, would align perfectly with the back of a person who was sitting on that stool, giving her good back shots.
My word, back shots are illegal in 13 different districts.
Boss.
Why can't you contact another one?
Yes, they are, Your Honor. Killed while sitting on that stool in a back shot. No, by a back shot to her back delivered through the read screen.
Ouchie does eyebrow wriggles, except for my district.
Nobody cares, Ouchie. Nobody cares.
I do.
Neither you. You just want to say it to make him feel comfortable.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Having been attacked, Miss Brett rose to her feet instinctively. But then, unable to speak, she collapsed on the floor in the middle of the hut. Before the defendant, Membani-san's appalled eyes. And that, Your Excellency, is the truth of what happened on the beach that day. And that bitch.
You know you can't hide anymore, so start speaking.
By your silence, Memo-san. I take it that you don't deny the charge?
This is. Wait, why is the teleprompter broken?
Sorry, sir. We're working on it.
That will do. It would appear that we have a tacit admission of guilt from the witness. Accordingly, this court has successfully established the truth of this matter, which means that the defendant, Membani-san, is innocent of the crime.
Yokata. Finally made him cave.
I must say, I've
There's
never
no
been
music.
more proud. If only you were a son.
No, it can't be. The Auchi clan can't. I can't read. Also,
No,
my hair feels funny.
What
Oh.
of the mega growth? The mega growth of hope!
I'm here back.
I see.
It was all fake
I
news.
see. Aoshi has forgotten how to think. I see no reason for the
Ouch, he just
continuance
said
of
it's all
this
fake news. He just said it's all fake news. That's what he said. It's all fake news.
I will therefore move. Whoa! What?
Oh, I called it. I knew it. Well, this is all very convenient. This is how the highest court in our mighty empire delivers justice, is it? Oh yeah, you're forgetting one thing. She died to poison, not by knife wound, remember? Unless she drank it beforehand. Actually, no, wait. I am going to go back to what George said. He did say maybe she drank it somehow, but then she got stabbed anyways. But I'm making it sound like that.
I still say there is room for the possibility that I am right.
Yes. All right. We'll hold on to that. We got 3 different ideas, maybe 4. Suppressing well-meaning citizens' freedoms to, like, speak and branding them as criminals. Well, yeah, it's Japan. But we've established that the victim was stabbed from outside the hut through the wreath screen walls.
And no one but you was in the place at that time to have his hand on the hilt of the blade. It is perfectly logical deduction.
So, like, your argument hinges on the location of whoever stabbed the English woman, does it? Well, it seems a little irrelevant now. Irrelevant? Where she was stabbed, how she was stabbed. It doesn't matter. I mean, whether she was stabbed at all makes no difference if you think about it. After all, this trial's already shown the whole thing hinges on something else. Really? Come on. I was hoping it wouldn't go further, but all right. What are you talking about? Brace yourselves, little man. I'm talking about the fact that everything's changed. Because of the dirt you dug up.
What?
Honey?
Enough obscurity. Explain yourself, witness.
What's to explain? I'm talking about the poison, of course. 1 point to Gandalf.
He just reads off of a list of ingredients for a brownie recipe.
Oh, cake
No, a
mix.
shampoo bottle, just like Digital Circus did. Let's ask the professor and maybe Explode for a comment on the situation, shall we? I understand that a deadly poison you were developing was stolen from your laboratory, correct? And it's been shown that this poison was administered to the victim, Miss Brett. Is that right?
That is correct. The unusual constriction of the victim's pupils are sure sign that this particular poison was used.
You see? I see. So, presumably, like that means... that the victim already had the poison in her body. No, wait. Drank it. The wine! God! How did I not see that? George mentioned that she might have drank it. There's only one thing she could have drunk, and it's been in the photograph the whole damn time. God.
Yeah, and it was the same thing that got her outed in the other case, remember?
Because the guy drank something and was poisoned and shot. Man, women and their wine, am I right? If they stopped whining about, maybe they could get shit. Oh, what's that? Oh, I hear 1,000 voices cancel.
Anyway,
I'm not even. Twitter isn't even an invention yet. How did they do that?
time travel.
The
Not
birds
to
are
mention
still
the-
twittering.
Not
The
to mention,
bird.
there's also the possibility that the pen can also be involved with it, including the whole poison with the very first case that we were trying to protect. Not also. It
Like,
could be
I'm
the-
gonna invent Twitter. I'm gonna invent Twatter, and it's gonna be big, and people are gonna send these little box messages called twats. Yeah.
Given that her pupils were clearly constricted, it seems highly likely, yes. If she had been dead already, the poison could not have circulated in her blood.
We all get one.
Yeah, at least it wasn't prostitution.
Good job, Spidey. Everyone gets one.
Screw it, I'm winging it. How refreshing to hear something of the Mediterranean mind. Precisely, it matters not something you stabbed whom, because quite simply, a person life was taken not by a knife, but by the thing.
The poison. Considering it was poison, and if she was killed by the pen, therefore the pen is mightier than the blade. Poetic justice there. But that can be explained by the poison being on the blade, as I already... There's no poison on the blade, though.
I don't even need a teleprompter for this. Have you forgotten already? Please tell me that was auto.
No, you were saying that. That's exactly what he was talking about. It was not on the poison. There was no poison on the blade. You essentially just said that.
So, let me get this down. The facts, as skillfully as established by the defense in this trial, turn out to be a headline-making red herring. Is that about right? Well... Manly
Order.
making noises.
Order! Where does this leave us? How, in that case, did the poison enter the victim's body? There is undeniably obvious answers to that. The lady most likely imbibed it.
Am I saying that right? Imbibed?
Yep.
Imbibed? Okay.
You mean she drank it?
I'll give some points to George on that one.
Have another look at the photograph here. As you can see,
1 point to Bilbo.
a bottle of carbonated water, yes, and nothing else, and a glass had been knocked into a sandy floor of the beach hut. The poison could have been slipped into either.
So somebody made Miss Brett drink it. No, again, she probably drank it just to get out of the situation because she couldn't see a way out. Well, what do you know? Look at those dancing eyes. Like, actually, no, wait. He admitted to walking in there for an interview, but she refused. What if when he left, he poisoned the cup? This will make a great front page shot, man. Hey, why the bewitching stare? After all, I'm the last person you should be looking at. It would make no sense that I poisoned the woman, would it? I mean, like, that's been established already. Established? What are you talking about?
So you're telling me that he intentionally poisoned her so that way he could be implicated to be on the other side and shank her when she was already dead. So that way he can get out. That was his out, essentially.
Unless maybe.
Hold on. Not to mention, we also do aware that he could also replace all that ink to the poison.
Unless he is some type of spy, because I'm trying to think, why would he do that? He has to be some type of spy that thinks that she isn't actually going to get any type of death penalty, and she's just going to go back to the States. Or not States, sure, sorry. I'm thinking this is America.
There is another idea.
What?
Yeah. I have another idea. Maybe he didn't mean to kill her with the pen. I think he meant the poison, or someone meant with the poison. Let's say it's not him. But the thing is, he said he went to the back to try and get a shot, but he couldn't see inside the hut until he made the hole. So maybe when he poked the hole through the wall, he stabbed her, and that's when she stood up, but the poison had taken effect at that exact same moment. So he didn't actively mean to kill her. It just kind of looks like that, even though it was the poison that killed her, not the blade or
even
pen.
so, there's also the pen. She was holding the pen.
Unless this goes back to my original theory, which is that she tried to commit suicide, so she didn't want to face the actual repercussions. Which I believe I stated that.
Because she said a mystery is a woman's charm. She was trying to leave everything as a mystery so that she couldn't tell anything because she's got secrets, and then she was willing to die for them. But then he goes, okay, fine, so I'll leave. And then he went around and he decided maybe I can get a sneaky little shot of her, maybe changing into English undergarments. And so he poked a hole with his pen, but that pen actually stabbed her in the back. And while the poison was thus affecting her, she fell forward and maybe tried to get this guy implicated as one last fuck you to the world. I mean, because remember, Suzuki-san only said, "Who did this to you?" Probably referring to the attack with the blood. So she pointed to the back there. She didn't say that he's the one that killed her, only that stab mark came from him. Maybe? Then again, this guy is trying to play it off, but he's desperate to not get convicted, but he's still looking guilty. Like, don't tell me, like, you've forgotten? Well, that's a little hard to believe, given that the person who established it was you. Me? What on earth does he mean? Oh, let me capture those wide eyes. This is prime press folder, this is. Like, yeah.
It would seem that this trial is not destined to end after all. I hereby call upon the witness to give further testimony.
Great that is. Let me get a shot of that magnificent beard, Your Excellency.
Yeah, thank you. Get my good side right here. You claim it to be impossible that you were the one responsible for administering the poison to the victim. You will explain to the court in your testimony the basis upon which you make such a claim.
Oh, this is the last one.
Like, I'm a journo and a man. I've never tried to run or hide from, like, anything in my life.
Liar.
And I'm not about to start now, because that's, say it with me, many memoism.
You whore.
For a brief moment, I thought I'd illuminated the truth, but it slipped right back into obscurity again. Just where is this trial going to take us? Next time!
Witness testimony.
Like... Oh, yes, I stabbed the English... Oh. Yeah, so he did admit that he did stab her. Haha. I stabbed the English woman, and it's that very fact that proves I'm innocent. Because why would I bother to stab the woman if I already poisoned her?
Wait, what?
Okay. He broke it down for us.
He just okay. He's more stupider than the whole Wesker case we did.
Excuse me? You're just giving proof that you're... What?
When I heard the student girl,
Everybody is breaking now.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, Ben. Go ahead. Sorry.
I heard the student girl and that pompous English murderer arguing. It got my goat.
Goat?
If the courts weren't gonna punish Brett for what she did, someone else would have to see justice done. And that's it.
So you admit then?
So you admit it then? That everything happened as I described? That you are the one who stabbed Miss Brett in the back through the read screen? You can blame this miserable country of ours.
What?
A country that bows to the pressure of foreign parties, lets murderers walk free. What kind of future can a country like that have? I feel like this was ahead of its time. Or of its time, I suppose. That's why I did it.
As Dr. Fay will say, justice is blind, never about cruelty.
Well, yeah, but this is vengeance then, because he's taking the law into his own hands. That's not justice, that's vengeance. Justice has to be recognized by the law, administered by the law, carried out by the law. That's what makes it justice. Because it's outside of personal wants. This is vengeance. Dude just went full on Batman on this woman, giving her back shots.
Oh, no, I think he went full on Punisher. Because he actually went for the kill here.
Punisher or
knife and pen.
Punisher or Peacemaker.
I'll say Punisher. Punisher's more badass.
Gotcha.
Like, that's why I did it. I did what our pathetic leaders didn't have the guts to do. Slapping in the middle of that charming lady's back, I plunged that blade of sweet justice right in there. Okay. He said it worse than I could have.
You know, I still like to say this before. We're still in alliance with France and Japan. They're still in alliance about this, and if words come out of a certain Japanese person murder one of their peoples from different countries.
Yeah, this is now an international incident. Now justice will have to be put on this guy because now he's going to have to be held as an international issue like that.
Which I think is going to come down to the whole suicide bit here. So I think now that he just spilled the beans on himself, we're now going to have to be forced to say, actually, he didn't do the murder. He only killed a dead corpse. And,
essentially,
and that gets our country off the hook. So now I don't know yet, but I have a feeling that's what we're going to be dealing with here because he's essentially saying, "I did it." Oh, damn, you did it. That doesn't look good for our country. So now we have to protect the country by proving that he didn't actually commit the murder, that she died of her own fruition.
That's right. This is all over with the whole previous case we did.
But this does prove what I said, because I said this exact same thing. It wasn't a body double. It's just that, I think Mark mentioned, she might have taken the poison. It's like, yeah, but then that means he didn't necessarily want to kill her. Although I think he did intend to kill her, so he actually did have the intention to kill her. He wasn't just poking a hole, so mine's actually out the window too, because he was actually trying to hurt her. So he still has the intent, and he had motive, and he had the means. Unfortunately, the poison finished her off before he actually could.
Yeah.
So he's off the hook? Question mark?
For now.
Can we do this part next week? I gotta go.
Oh.
I mean, do we want to pause or do we want to finish and
There's no way they're gonna pull another one after this one, right? So
Yeah,
just
at
finish
the very
up
least, we can
history.
finish up next week and then start the new one, kind of
That is
fresh, and then
true.
just get
That
excited
is
for the next
true.
bit too.
Yeah,
We've
that,
done
that
like
is
It's
we've
probably
done
going to be a long epilogue, and it's going to go back
we've done it
to
before, and
England
we've
or
done it before,
something.
and we still do it again, and we still do it again. So
Yeah,
it's
okay.
not
All
a
right.
big
Well,
Bye.
we'll save right there. Good call, Explodes. We got other things we got to do too. So, all right. We'll
Bye.
see you guys
See you
next
next
time for I'm going to assume the conclusion. What a length. I think this goes as far as history goes, the longest tutorial case in all the series.
and the most
Uh,
stupidest. And
Yeah, the
most
Maggie
stupidest
Bird
ways
one
happening.
honestly was less stressful.
Yeah. So until next time, everybody, take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.